You are in control of your environment and your life. You do not have to allow the media, you do not have to allow the government to come into your life and cause chaos. Take control. Take control of your life and do what works for your family.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
This is Real Talk with Carmen Costa. It's kind of difficult. We're in lockdown. I've shut down the office the last week or so. Working remotely. I think everybody's in the same boat. Me and Jamie were sitting here thinking, okay, what are we going to talk about? Like, what should we talk about? And I think talking about, what is everybody doing in this lockdown? Some are out and about. Some are just locked in their homes, right? So, I've got all the kids home. I love it. I personally, love having my kids at home. I do homeschool 2 of them. I do love the 2 older ones at home with me. But it essentially becomes your own world, right? Like, it's just, whoever's in your family, whoever you're, locked in with, that becomes your world, right? So some of the things that I wanted to discuss, which is key, and we've touched upon this a couple of times, would be mental health. What is everybody doing, for your mental health? So I'm going to give you an example. Our team, what we've done is we've started the STEP challenge, right? So it's actually called the Fitbit, but you don't have to have a Fitbit. We've started it, and it's been good. Like, we've had a lot of interaction, a lot of participation, but the struggles are real, right? There's some days that we're killing it. Other days, mentally, people are being challenged, right? So, we started the STEP challenge. People have taken on books. They're reading books. Like, Jamie, like, how have you felt? You've had your kids home. Your wife's a teacher.
Yeah.
So how have you felt? Because you've always been home, working from home. Now you've got everybody home.
And the dog.
And the dog. I love Loki. Is it Loki?
Loki, yeah.
Loki's so cute. Let's put a picture of Loki.
Okay, let's put a picture. I have a good one.
I know, so
wearing
cute.
a tie.
Yeah.
It's been challenging. We've obviously been making it work, but just to give a grand idea of the whole thing, I'm downstairs in my studio. Anna's in the main floor teaching her kids in high school, and then we have my son is in grade 6 and my daughter's in grade 12, and yeah, they're in their rooms. So the whole house is like divided up into all these different sections, and then when I need to go grab a coffee, I have to go slowly upstairs, make sure that Anna doesn't have the mic on.
Right. And I found, let's talk about the mic incident. So Matt Denise had his mic on, and I was yelling at my son. I was like, what are you doing on your games? Because I literally had to take a call. And in between taking a call, he jumped on his games, right? So I come back, I'm like, what are you doing on your games? You're supposed to be doing regrouping. Like, why are you on your games? And then Matt Denise talking, and I'm like, Matt Denise, is your mic on? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, I am so sorry. I did not mean to yell. It was so embarrassing, but it was humor, right? But I'm going to say something that, I said to the team, at our meeting on Monday. When you're moving through the process, right, you got to get it done. So you're getting it done. So you're moving every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Log in the kids, get your work, log into work, have to get dinner done. Now you actually have to make breakfast, lunch, dinner, right?
Yeah.
So you don't just, okay, they're gone. I only have to make dinner. And Zervain said something today. We were both running, because we're doing the STEP challenge. We're looking at each other running, and he's like, I never really appreciated, Carm, that you've planned the meals, like, because the last 3 days have been hectic, and we're going to talk about that in another segment as to what's going on in my life. But, he's like, I never understood, like, you make 3 warm meals a day. Like, I don't even know what to make by dinner time. Like, it's stressful. Like, how do you not stress about it? But I'm a foodie. So I'm like, what do I want to make? So on Sundays, I'm like, I start to plan out the day, what I'm going to make for the kids, right? So it is hectic, but you're going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I'm going to be honest with you. I tell my team, guys, every day, be mindful. Just stop in the moment because it catches up to you. You know, come Wednesday, it's just going to hit you like a train and you're just going to fall into depression. Because that's what happens. Depression doesn't, you don't go, oh, well, I'm depressed. You know, it hits you like a ton of bricks and you don't know what's come over you. So, you know, the suggestions that I made to the team was be mindful, center yourself every day in the morning before you even get out of bed, send out gratitude. You know what I mean? Be grateful for everything you have in your life. By mid-afternoon, because we're running so much and we're like, run, kids on, you know, first period, second period, third period. Oh, you need this, you need that. Oh, you're hungry. Odd hours being hungry. Nobody's hungry at the same time because we all know this. This is happening. And then, oh, I'm on a call. My daughter's coming in screaming, you know, she's hurt herself, doesn't want dad, wants me. I'm like, sorry, gotta go. I'll call you back. It's hectic. So what I do is at, you know, right around 3 o'clock, I stop in my chair and I'm just mindful and present. And I'm like, I'm catching up to everything that's happened that day, right? Because it is hectic, right? It is chaos. As much as somebody tells me I'm super organized, you're not organized for the incident of your child punching his brother or his sister, right? And they're all running up the stairs trying to tell you while you're on a conference call. Right? You're not prepared for that, right? And then you have to move back into the mode of work and you don't process that energy of being so anxious trying to deal with that conflict, right? So be mindful. Every day, center yourselves. Yes, the kids are going back, you know, on Monday, but that is a stress all on its own. Everybody is torn about, should I send my child back? Should I not? What is happening? What should I do? You know, are my kids safe to go back? This is probably the most suppressed, hectic, stressful time for any parent. I don't care what anybody says. You know what I mean? Because, you know, back in the day, and I always say because my kids are young, I've got, you know, one in kindergarten, one in grade 1, one in grade 4. Back in the day, parents didn't homeschool kids. It was like you were home, they were home, right? And then when they went back to school, they were taught. I wouldn't have my mom teaching me. I don't remember a time like that. But what I'm trying to say to you is you're all doing good. Everybody is doing good. Whatever that good looks like in your home, you know what I mean? All you have to understand is you have to ensure that your kids have a great experience every day. Don't be stressed about teaching them, right? Under pressured, you know, circumstances. It's not possible to do that. So if you don't feel like teaching them, and you feel like putting a shot of rum in your coffee, by all means, do it. If that helps you get through the day, you know what I mean? Shout out to Lisa. Just saying, Lisa. Anyways, but I would just wholeheartedly say you're doing awesome. You're all doing awesome, and I'm proud of you, right? So don't let circumstances, don't let situations, don't let the government, cause chaos in your life. You are in control of your environment and your life. You do not have to allow the media, you do not have to allow the government to come into your life and cause chaos. Take control. Take control of your life and do what works for your family. Not everything is going to work. You know, one situation is going to work for you. What works for me may not work for Jamie, and that's okay. So for all the parents out there, you know, for my team out there, that's been all hands on deck for the situation that's coming up. Thank you. You know, thank you for, you know, everything you've done. You know, I know this is a suppressed time. I know this is a stressful time. Trust me when I tell you, you're all doing amazing. All right, Jamie, we're going to do like, subscribe.
Yeah, the old click the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you're on YouTube. And let's not forget to mention also the Spotify. We're on Spotify. Look us up. Real Talk, Carmen Costa. You'll find us. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you have any comments, you want to ask anything, I had a couple of people reach out about homeschooling material and all that. I found some cheap resources, Canadian curriculum, Ontario curriculum. I did find some cheap stuff. If you're interested in that, hit me up as well. I'd be happy to help. Besides that, we're going to log off, and thank you so much for watching. We know Rish. You know what? Whoa, this thing's not. Is it this chair? Oh my god, I pulled Jamie. Oh my god, bro, that was so funny. It was hilarious. Hilarious. You did though. You left me like hanging, bro.
Emotional damage.
I always get blinded by the light. I'm prepared for this. Oh, it's not that bad. I'm like, ah! And then the light came on. So, coffee culture, you best be, you know, we are not moving. Jamie! Where's Jamie? Well, this is awkward. What am I gonna talk about? Nobody's looking. I'm all by myself. Ain't nobody got any ideas. No, no, no. I'm like, which camera? So tired, man. These steps are killing me, Jamie. I'm like, look at this big shot. This big shot. Shot. Mickey Bill. Tone it down.
Okay, now.
Are you ready?